We worked with adding integers. So now we're going to look at integer subtraction. And integer subtraction has one real simple rule that I've come up with, and it's called keep switch opposite. This is going to take some practice. You're going to make some mistakes with this, but if we keep practicing during warm-ups, you're going to get really good at this stuff. So if you look at number one says 27 minus 9. It's subtracting two positive integers, and the bigger one is coming first. So that's the kind of subtraction you've been doing for years and years. There's no reason to do any rule. On that one, you would just subtract like normal, 27 minus 9. So you're going to do that if you have two integers that are positive and the bigger one comes first like it's supposed to. So this would be 27 minus 9. You're going to get 18. So nothing new there. Where this rule comes into play is for one like number 2. It's 42 minus negative 12. So a lot of 7th graders just look at that and they think, well, I've never seen anything like that. I'm just going to pretend it's 42 minus 12 and get 30. You can't do that. This is no good. You have to follow these rules. So let me show you. Like I said, it's going to take some practice, but we'll get there. What you need to do is keep switch opposite. And here's what that means. You're going to keep the first integer. You're going to switch the subtraction to addition. And then you're going to take the opposite of the second integer. So instead of negative 12, it's going to be 12. So the original problem, let me put it back like it was because I made it look like a plus sign. It was 42 minus negative 12. So we did keep, we kept the 42. We switched the subtraction to addition, and we took the opposite of negative 12 and made it 12. So then you just solve the problem like normal. What you really have done is you've turned the subtraction problem into an addition problem. And with our addition rules, we know how to solve them. So now we just do addition rules because it says 42 plus 12, and that's addition with two positive integers, so you just add them up. You get 54. So 42 minus negative 12 is 54. Okay, let's take a look at a couple more of these. And again, they start to look kind of confusing. If you look at number 3, it says negative 8 minus 36. And a lot of times kids just want to make up their own rule for that and just pretend it's 36 minus 18. You can't do that when you're working with integers. So since we see that it is a subtraction problem, when we read it, I'm going to read it again. It says negative 18 minus 36. When I hear myself say minus, I know I'm going to follow the integer subtraction rules. We're going to keep the first integer, negative 18. We're going to switch the subtraction to an addition. We're going to take the opposite of the second integer. It's 36. We're going to make it negative 36. Now we've created an addition problem. So basically, we're not worried about this anymore. We're just looking at the new addition problem we created, and it provides the same answer. So we have negative 18 plus negative 36. Those are both negative integers. So we are going to just add them up. 18 plus 36, and we're going to keep the sign. We're going to keep that negative symbol. Negative 54. Go ahead and pause the video. I want you to try the steps on number 4 and then hit play. The problem is negative 7 minus negative 32. Try the steps. Alright, hopefully you paused the video and tried that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Looks like a confusing problem. So since we hear ourselves say subtraction, we know we're going to follow the subtraction rules. So we're going to keep the -7. We're going to switch to addition. And then we want the opposite of -32, which is going to be +32. So we've created this addition problem, and remember how to solve addition problems. We worked on that yesterday. So -7 plus 32, different signs on those integers. So we're going to circle the greatest absolute value, subtract the absolute values, you get 25. Keep the sign of the circled integer. So your answer to number 4 is +25.